Today is the best news in towards for overall Somaliland communities throughout in same boat. Several countries, reportedly including the United States, Israel, and the United Arab Emirates, are in the final stages of an agreement to grant official recognition to the self-declared Republic of Somaliland. Sources in Hargeisa have told Africa. The sources said that the president of Somaliland has received confirmation from a number of countries that are ready to recognize the breakaway region, which has governed itself for more than 3 decades, but has not been recognized by any foreign government. Some media reports suggested that the US, the United Kingdom, Israel, the UAE, and 17 other countries could grant official recognition in the coming months. A source who spoke to Africa did not disclose the full list of countries but said, yes, there are a number of countries that are currently pushing this. Some of them include the list that has been published. I don't think the government is in a position to disclose the identity of the other countries at this stage. Somaliland unfinished statehood. 3 decades on the edge of recognition. Somaliland has been in a self-governing region of Somalia since it declared independence in 1991, but its claim is not recognized by Mogadishu or the international community. The former British protectorate gained independence in 1960, and days later joined with the former Italian colony of Somalia to form the United Republic of Somalia. The union dissolved in 1991 following a brutal civil war under the regime of Siad Barre. Since then, Somaliland has sought international recognition. While no foreign government formally recognizes its sovereignty, many effectively deal with the region as separate from Somalia. It has held its own elections since 2003. The Somaliland government argues that it meets most of the requirements of a sovereign democratic state, possessing its own currency, security forces and passports, and holding free and fair elections. It also asserts that its independence claim is consistent with a long-standing norm of the African Union, that colonial-era borders should be maintained. Somalia's federal government in Mogadishu has always insisted that Somaliland remains part of Somalia under the constitution and has reacted swiftly to any perceived moves toward recognition. In December 2020, Somalia cut diplomatic ties with Kenya after Nairobi hosted the Somaliland leader. Relations were restored 6 months later. More recently, in January 2024, Somaliland sparked another diplomatic row with Somalia when it agreed to lease Ethiopia access to roughly 20 kilometers of its coastline for 50 years for commercial and military purposes. In exchange, Ethiopia reportedly agreed to offer formal recognition and a stake in its national carrier, Ethiopian Airlines. However, following continuous rejection of the deal from several regional players, it was put on ice.